YouTube. Reminder, if you want to listen with me, check the link in the description. Otherwise, let's talk about long tones, long tones, long tones, long tones, long tones, long tones. Like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. They just keep saying the same word over and over again, and it doesn't really have any meaning. So what am I talking about? Well, anytime anyone asks, hey, how do I improve my sound? How do I improve my tone? How do I sound better on trombone? Any kind of the similar questions. Euphonium as well, tuba, people say it about that as well. There's like at least a dozen people that just show up and say, long tones, do long tones, long tones. It just doesn't stop. And honestly, I'm a bit tired of it. And it shows up everywhere. And I think it's a pretty supremely unhelpful answer and not necessarily correct. So when people say long tones, usually I think we all kind of agree that long tones means something like the Remington studies. Etc. Goes all the way down the slide. You can do it in different registers. You can do it backwards, etc. Cool. That's an exercise. It exists. I don't really know many players that I would care to listen to that would give long tones as their first answer for a way to make your sound better. Usually the first answer that I agree with, and I see this pop up now and then, is have an idea of what you want to sound like. Listen to a bunch of trombonists, preferably live. Obviously, that's a little difficult right now. But have an idea of what you want to sound like first. If you don't, then playing long tones is just a waste of time. You're just playing for a while, and there's kind of no payoff to that unless you are going for a goal, right? Also, someone said this on a recent post that I saw that had a similar subject, and all these people are saying long tones. This guy was like, long tones are a great way to sound bad for a long time. Because that's basically, unless you're playing pretty well already, long tones are just a good way to enforce a bunch of bad habits. You need to have like a kind of pretty good setup. You need to have pretty good air. You need to have a good sound concept. All sorts of things kind of have to be in line in order for long tones to have any value. Am I saying that long tones are bad? No, I do some little things that have long tones in them. Usually they have a bunch of stuff moving through registers, and I'll maybe end on a note and hold it out for a while. Maybe I'll hold out the end of the note at the end of a flexibility or something like that. But I'm not just playing Remingtons for like 30 minutes a day, because that just, for me, has basically no value. And the more I play and more I kind of get better and get better chops and better air, the more long tones, as they appear in music, are easier for me without working on long tones specifically. Yes, as trombonists, we do get to play lots of long notes. So long tones are actually kind of a topical thing to work on that'll improve real music. But I feel like a lot of other good players would agree that long tones are like the 12th, 13th, 14th best thing to work on if you want to get better at the instrument. So if you're one of those people that parrots long tones, long tones, long tones, just think about why you're saying that next time, maybe where you heard it from, and I don't know, consider not saying it. See you guys next time.